X rank supporting roles replay in a prestigious school, Chapter 3. Enemy and items that appear in PMH are ranked by rareness based on ability and rarity. Rareness. That was the rank that reflected the possessed ability and existence rareness. The units were categorized as follows. Ultra rare SSR, super rare SR, super rare R, rare and normal, and plus or minus were added if necessary. However, unmeasurable standard rareness was displayed as X extra. Also, the item I chose during such a devastating moment was of the lowest rareness. Less than obtained intern assassin's folding knife. Weapon information now viewable. Greater than. Random item. The system alert sound made my eyes go blurry. It was a bronze-colored item card close to black. It may not be the random item I know. The psychology logic trying to move me towards a happy imagination activated. With false hope, I chose to view the item. Less than viewing item information. Greater than. Item name, intern assassin's folding knife. Type, weapon. Rareness, N. Experience, 0%. Effect 20% experience bonus plus 2 agility plus 0.5 power. Explanation. Simple weapon purchasable at the normal market. Contains hatred from the intern assassin and revenge seeker. Continues to train consistently as the revenge seeker wants to kill the enemy. My hope and happiness were broken. It is the random item I know. If this were a game, I would press the home button immediately, forcefully close the game, and erase the game to reset. That item is just the most random item ever. The situation continued despite me feeling like wanting to give up. The dim light at the gym showed something moving on the other side. Run away, said the low voice. The guys who said something to me for opening the item box looked at the other side. Huh, isn't that the supervisor? He is bloody. That's the hat that the supervisor wears. Yuishin, you just said enemies were approaching. What Namwook said to me was blocked out by the siren sound. Beep, beep. With the siren sound, there was a loud sound playing over the speaker. When it turned quiet, there was a strange voice. Aha, testing the microphone. Hello students. Was that the real voice? PMH was a failed game that didn't support voice features, so it was my first time hearing the voice. I hoped it would be dubbed someday, but not with such a voice. One part of the test center has my pet. There is an order. Play and kill it. Divine protection. The opening of PMH are as follows. A supporting role without face goes to the entrance exam for Ungwang High School. Before entering the test center, one has to sign a student consent form that says the school is not responsible for any injuries during the exam. Thus, the nameless supporting role was assigned to Group 13. Currently, Ungwang High School is blocked from all telecommunication features. Also, the block has been activated for 15 minutes while the pet is freed at the test center. Also, the bloody supervisor arrived inside the dark gym. To Korea's well-known skilled students and potential elite players, life is always unfair. I'm not trying to tell you that. It's just due to my personal reason. After the lame and insane broadcast is over, I want to kill some of you here. If you want to rescue them, try to find them. Bye. It was the legendary event that made more than half of 3 million pre-registered users log into PMH in a day. Nameless supporting roles tutorial begins now. Less than warning, the enemy is approaching. Greater than. Grr. An enemy with a weirdly shaped rhino head and lion body stepped on the supervisor and shouted. Noise louder than the speaker, which would rip the eardrums. The tension that tightens the breath. Murderous spirit all over the body. The bad smell that smells like a dead animal. To me, this situation made me realize that this was reality. This was my survival intuition. I don't react, I will die. I had to admit it. What is that? Evil type. Hold on, there is a bounty as well. It's a bear family. Namwook, who had the insight skill, shouted. Let's check the enemy's information again. I knew it after reading the guidebook, but I have to be careful before moving. Less than viewing Rhinoceron's enemy information. Greater than. Enemy name, Rhinoceron 13. Rareness R+. Title, evil animal, bear type. Divine protection, your owner tells you to play and kill. Status, completely submissive, unable to deactivate, decreased cognition, senses, increased intuition. Overall ability, Elv. 38. Skill, Heavy-Elv. 5. Explanation. Result of the bear family's hobby. Made after 13 combinations and modifications. An evil animal that is neither a rhino nor a lion. It follows its master's order and intuition. While following the owner, it devastated one village alone. There is a bounty. Collision with an unknown world caused an invisible fictitious world to become reality. Something that used to be a myth and a legend became a natural phenomenon, and something fictitious turned out to be a reality. One of the new existences created is called the real tribe. There is a strange tribe that is neither a human nor an enemy. Their interference was limited, although they existed for a long time in this world, now existing in perfect shape due to collision with the unknown world. The Dragon Tribe, Sky Tribe, Devil Tribes, which were believed to exist in the fictitious world, now existed in the real world. The real tribe has different personalities, so they could be allies or enemies for mankind. Bear tribes who send such creatures are the enemy. The bear tribe is aggressive and is hedonistic. Pet type R plus rhinoceron is an enemy modified as a pet for the bear tribe. Everyone was killed by this monster. Almost 10 years have passed, but I still remember. It was a failed game feature as strong enemies murdered everything due to the unfair treatment since the tutorial. I still wanted to clear the game. However, I wasn't able to clear the game. The NPCs and supporting characters that I controlled were killed in pieces no matter what I did. After the block was deactivated, high-rank players and teachers quickly ran to the gym. However, what they found was flesh that was too little to be a corpse and bloodstains. Despaired faces in the detailed graphic were still vivid. The maximum time I survived was 9 minutes. 5 minutes using Rhinoceron's characteristic. 4 minutes using the item. A total of barely 9 minutes. However, there was still 15 minutes until the block would be deactivated. Don't move. My comment made Minky stop from running away. Rhinocerons are sensitive to big movements, but it has bad sight and hearing. If you don't move actively, you will be fine for a bit. Then, I have to find other strategies. Survive for 15 minutes. It doesn't seem that long. However, we were talking about surviving for 15 minutes against a monster with a big level difference. It's the same difficulty as surviving 15 minutes inside a tall building that is about to collapse. The available tools were 3 middle school students and a random item with the lowest rank. I needed more tools to use. Open the item box. The guys who were completely panicked took the box out from their pockets the size of a palm in a rush. In my case, it was summoned from an exclusive menu item window, but it was different for the others. Soon, Namwook, Minky, and Songhoon all opened a random item box for students and obtained an item card. However, none of the guys felt relieved. Namwook picked 4 recovery potion from flower. Minky picked 3 spider web trap. Songhoon picked 4 cotton puppet sacrifice. Everyone failed. Us 4 guys should never buy lottery tickets. Wait, did Namwook pick relatively well? At least out of us 4. Rareness was worst, but those 3 picked consumable items. I'm the only one who picked a weapon. I need to think. 4 people's physical abilities including myself. Item. Monster Rhinoceron. 15 minutes. I thought of the next plan. I looked at the skills. The monster is a pet type R plus Rhinoceron. It belongs to the bear tribe and has a title. I reviewed the confirmed information while being as calm as possible. Minky seemed to stumble as he lost the energy in his legs, but Namwook didn't trip as he had reflexes. These were guys who were looking to enter Korea's highest high school, Onwang. They must learn theory so they could assume Rhinoceron's destructive power with such information. It can turn everything into ash in 2 minutes despite not having eyes or ears. I landed a critical hit. Now it's fine as it follows the play and kill order. However, as time elapses, it will turn into destroy everything. To be exact, it will change, rather than it may change. Even if we try out many patterns, the movement will surely change after enduring it for 5 minutes. Now I will share my thoughts. If you have any other thoughts, tell me immediately. Let's decide within 4 minutes. 14 minutes left. The one who blacked out until now and later became active made them doubtful, but there was no choice. They nodded their head. I'm in. As soon as I spoke, Songhoon handed his item to me. Songhoon's 4 cotton puppets sacrifice was transferred to me. Less than received the rights of cotton puppets sacrifice from you Songhoon. Greater than. He had guts as he handed over the only item at such a critical moment. Less than viewing item information greater than. Item name cotton puppets sacrifice. Type consumable. Rareness N. Effect decreases damage by 30% for 15 seconds and destroys. Explanation. There was a puppet filled with old cotton and fabric. About 100 years ago, it was used to keep birds away from the cornfield. Now, automatic laser puppets replaced the workforce to do the job. It had a large surface to hide the body. Me too. Minky nodded while shaking his body. Now, only Namwook had to agree. The guy with the best physique was thinking so much that he repeatedly opened and closed his mouth. I shouldn't be saying this as I can't plan out anything, but even if things turn out well, there's someone will get wounded. Namwook spoke while taking out an item card. Be careful, Yuashin. Namwook hesitated as he was worried about me. The rhinoceron looked around the gym for its next target after abandoning the supervisor who couldn't move. It was known that the rhinoceron can't hear, but we moved very slowly without making a noise. I hope we can run away after the block time is over. That expectation broke out shortly. Rhinoceron let out a scream. Grr. The movement visibly turned aggressive. When I rechecked the rhinoceron's status window, the title part was updated. Title: Your owner orders you to destroy everything. It was expected, but the monster will turn everything into ash, including the gym. Less than warning. Enemy, rhinoceron, is going to use the skill, heavy dashing. Greater than.